seed shall possess the gate of his enemies. The word that God gave Abram in the beginning, when Abram came to God and said, Father, will I have to inherit the people that work for me's children? Will they be the heirs to this promise that you have given me? Will I ever have my children? Will I ever have my own children? And God says, Abram, come outside and look out in the sky, friend. Let me show you something. He says, like I started out with, if you can count the stars in the sky, so will be the number of children that will come from you. He gives him something to ascend to and master. And in him mastering it, then that will be his promise. What better way of God getting you to master a thing than promising something from it? Friend, God has gotten the best oil out of me through inadvertent promises, through pressure, through cold pressing, the squeeze. I loved what the oil gave me. I love the oil. This is the oil. This. But I can't stand the squeeze. Friend, the squeeze is terrible. Uncomfortable is not a word strong enough to describe it. Scary, frightening, uncomfortable, discomforting, strange, difficult, sad, just painful. But what is birthed from it is the most beautiful oil that you could ever pull from yourself. And now that Abram is tested again in his later years, he's saying in his mind, God told me that he will multiply my seed, but I only got one son. And I'm not complaining about this one son. I love my son. And then here comes God telling me I got to go sacrifice my son. I got to burn my son on an altar. I got to do it. And then he goes and he preps to do it. God says no. And many will say, well, why would a God ask for someone to do such a thing? God is showing you, this is what you were doing before I stepped in. All of you that want to say, oh, why would God do that? And we're not, you Christians, you people that follow the Hebraic house, y'all following this and that, and God is this and God is that. They were doing, this is all that was going on before the Hebraic house came into formation, friend. This was going on left and right. The dust eaters, the ones that were bound to God's curses that were found in the book of Genesis, this is the system that was set up. Only way you got ahead. Only way that you live well. Dust eaters. A factory of sacrifices for them to be able to partake of your dust. And then the angel says, that promise that God gave you, Abraham, of multiplying your seed, because you have passed this test and honored what God told you to do, even though you didn't understand it, even though it looked like a total rug pull from what you have become comfortable doing, even though it looked like a give and a take, you moved in that direction regardless. Because of that in blessing I will bless thee, and in multiplying I will multiply thy seed as the stars of the heaven, and as the sand which is upon the seashore. And thy seed shall possess the gate of thine enemies. And in thy seed shall all nations of the earth be blessed, because thou hast obeyed my voice. This is a cartouche. It's a circle around the promise, solidifying it, resonating it. It's resonating, it's vibrating, it's active, it's done, it's sealed, it's set. This is setting it. God established it and put it out there in the ether. It was reverberating as potential, contingent upon activity that Abraham would do throughout the progression of his walk with God. And now that Abraham has gotten old, he's now come to a place where there's substantial change on the horizon. Abraham is ready to transition out, and Isaac is ready to stand in the blessings of what Abraham was blessed with. And in order to activate it, God has one more test for Abraham.